do would be
broadcasting out of Colorado today.
you would do tie, like your emphasis would change the next word.
Oh yeah.
So you would do it so the emphasis was on the next word on each.
Like twine, 2, 3, tweet, tree.
And we're
tweet.
live!
Right.
Yay!
Hey everybody! We're back for some more shenanigans with D&D. And these fools who
Yay.
have volunteered
Yay.
to play D&D.
That's
with
us.
me as their dungeon master. So, let's do a little bit of an introduction for people who are just jumping in now. I'm going to go from my right all the way across. And here we are with Fender.
Hey, that's me. I'm a robot guy, and I like to fight stuff. And I lost my memory, and I struggle with my existence.
Very existential, right?
Yeah, next. Existence is pain.
Oh, yeah. And next to him, we have.
I am playing Delwyn Ark, cleric of the light with a fantastic mustache, and a pig as a familiar named Lady.
Good stuff. And to your right.
Hi, my name's Ant. I am playing Sora the Rogue, a silver dragonborn.
Yes.
My character seems a bit obsessed with learning about the previous civilization and what may have brought about the fall.
And finally, not that one.
No?
That one.
This one.
No.
No,
Jeez, come on, I can do this.
Oh.
Can you?
There we go.
I'm a rogue, apparently. Okay. Hi, I'm Eric. I'm playing Scofa Nictolo, Orkindi monk, which Orkindi is a half-orc in this world. He's green-skinned. He has a multicolored mohawk, leather vest, and he uses a big steel pole, which I don't remember where. We got some kind of discarded steel pole as a quarterstaff. To great effect last time with the skeletons.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So, where last we left off, the group had gone on a short incursion to the south to investigate troll sightings that had becoming closer and closer to the settlement of Umoa at the behest of Forna, who is the Goliath captain of the guard here. She is a descendant of fire giants, so she's a broadly built woman with dark red skin. And she was concerned that the trolls were getting too close. She asked the adventurers to go investigate. So they went south to the Troll Crags. They had a short encounter with some Saurians who had camped out somewhat randomly, possibly looking for people to kidnap and experiment on. Made short work of them. Continued to the south, where they found the Troll Crags. Discovered 2 merchants who had fallen in a landslide, and their goods were being battled over by apparently groups of rival trolls. They managed to get the 2 merchants, who I believe were named Bertrand and Ernald.
I didn't get that last time.
Right? They were also escorted by their ogre friend, who was alternately called Nogrock and Norang. We decided that those are both his names. He just forgets which one is his first name a lot. So anyway, they rescued the 2 merchants. They made it back to town. There was a bit of rest and relaxation as they relayed their information to the guard. They retrieved their monetary reward and settled down for a night's sleep, only to be awakened by klaxons going off as undead seemed to have broken into the area, and they found that there was mist about them and they had lost some of their memories. The mist is called the Mist of Leith, which is an environmental hazard that seems to have cropped up many hundreds of years ago and is actually responsible for the downfall of the original civilization some 1,000 years ago or so. Being so strong when it saps memories that eventually one forgets how to even feed and take care of themselves and withers away. So we find ourselves amongst the bottom level of Omoa, near the forge and an old shrine to an old god. The danger, at least for the moment, seems to have passed, as after a short battle with some invading skeletons, they were possibly assisted by strange bugmen who seemed to come out of nowhere. And that is where we will come in. I'll give a little shot of the area, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah. So, so how is our memory at this point?
It's starting to come back, but
Okay.
somewhat slowly.
Do we remember our
You,
names?
you remember a little bit more about yourselves and a little bit more about the place, but it's still very fuzzy.
So maybe a little bit about ourselves, not so much about each other. We just familiar with each other.
You do have a sense of familiarity.
Okay. But we remember our names. Okay.
Yeah. Like that.
So they just did this weird thing, and all the skeletons ran off.
Yes.
Yeah, like a shaker of
one of
some
the
sort.
one of the bugmen, which had 3 arms instead of 4, one of them seemed to have been cut off in some kind of battle.
Yeah.
Had a, for lack of a better word, like a balled up like fetish. It was a tarp or a piece of leather that was just kind of wrapped in a ball with twine and stuff. It had like bones and sticks and little trinkets hanging off of it, and it shook it in the air, clicked its weird language, and there seemed to be some kind of weird pulse that drove the undead away.
Okay. Have they spoken to us yet?
Not since the exchange where they said, "We come at the bidding of our master."
That's right. Okay. But they do speak common, I guess. Then.
Stilted common, but yes.
Okay.
Are we still seeing undead go by, or are they all the sound of them kind of
Well,
clacking away?
it's only been a minute or so since they were turned, so to speak.
Okay.
So you can hear them kind of running off, and the clack of their bones, and the swarms of skeletal animals that were with them is fading
Xylophones.
on their ribs. No.
Where would other areas be that people might stay that we might need to check on people?
Pretty much the habitable areas are all kind of on the map here. Most of the off screen where they came from was like maintenance corridors. So like occasionally if someone was drunk they would pass out there and maybe spend the night, but for the most part they slept in one of the kind of main rooms or on one of the higher levels.
Okay. Yeah, how far down are we?
You're at the bottom of 4 floors.
Okay. Do we remember that, or I don't know?
I mean,
Have a general
you can
sense.
see a balcony above you,
Okay.
so you know there's at least that other floor, and then there's those 2 defunct escalators.
Escalators.
How will we get up them?
Just become stairs.
Oh,
So yeah, I guess approach one of the bug people and say, who's your master? Who are you? What is this place? What's
You are affected.
Yeah, I feel affected. I don't know. I think I must have drunk something last night, or I don't know. I mean,
The master sees many days ahead. Says that you will need help.
oh, all right. I think I've heard something about that. All right. Well, were those actual skeletons walking around?
Yes, the dead.
I'm not dreaming. Okay.
Well, I guess then thanks. Or an
Well,
order.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you to your masters. And I'm gonna go walk over and grab my stuff.
Of course.
well, aren't we bolting?
Do you know if the danger has passed?
Well, they seem to have run off.
The magic keep them away for hour.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps.
Okay, grab your stuff and go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to stick around.
Then perhaps we should get anybody else here to a safer location. Maybe someplace we can bar up and secure in case they come back.
That's a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start looking around, try to wake people up.
Okay. You almost immediately, as you kind of walk past the Buddha and the escalator to your right, you see it looks like Norang made it all the way to the top of the stairs before he passed out.
Okay.
I would still remember Noran, right?
I mean, he seems familiar at the very least.
Because we were friends before.
Yes.
So then I'd rush up there.
Okay.
Try and shake him awake.
Sora says, "Oh, I," runs up the escalators. He's gonna go look for Hominy.
Okay. You see, it's you're pretty fleet of foot, especially with your newfound abilities. So you hand over foot, make it up the escalators fairly quickly. You run across to the area where her domicile has set up, which again is one of those maintenance corridors. She's taking up the whole thing. And you see that she has made it just to the kind of the entrance, and she's not unconscious, but she's breathing heavily, and she kind of looks up at you, does that double blink with her clear double eyelids, and she gives you kind of a weak smile as she kind of like tries to get herself up, leaning against the wall.
I'll go run over and help her.
Thank you. You are unhurt.
I'm fine.
Good. What happened?
Lots of skeletons, and some.
How did they get in?
Looks like they came in on the bottom level through some maintenance corridors. They're not defeated. They're just kind of retreating for the moment. We've got some.
Those should have been sealed many years ago. Does not make sense. Are there any casualties?
None yet. None that I found.
I will. I will do a quick search outside the perimeter. See if there's other dangers. Stay safe.
Okay, you too.
So she quickly grabs a fairly ornate crossbow, kind of flicks it out, and it comes out in it's a double crossbow, so it comes out click click, these two things, and then she just kind of puts it on her back. She kind of ducks a little bit low, and just darts off. She moves like a snake.
Okay.
And then she's gone.
I'll partner with Scofa to clear out down here and try and herd people up to area where kind of communal protection.
Yeah, I'll just start kind of banging on the wall with my staff. Do I come across a certain little red-headed kid that I probably don't recognize?
Go ahead and roll luck.
Okay. I got a 13.
13.
Oh, that's not lucky, right?
No, it certainly is
Great.
not. So you don't actually see him,
Okay.
but you can make a dexterity saving throw, and I'll just go ahead and tell you the difficulty, just for dramatic purposes. It's 15.
15, okay. Alrighty, let's see what we get here. That is cocked.
Uh-huh.
It was.
A likely story.
And that is a 4.
A 4.
Yikes.
Okay.
Well, I did have bad luck, so.
So there's a tug at your belt.
Yeah.
And
Pants.
no, You're not pantsed, but you remember, like, as you were kind of running around, you could feel it kind of, the weight of it against, like, slapping against the top of your thigh was this pretty nice sling.
Oh,
no.
right. That it just made.
It
Okay.
is gone.
Nice. So I looked down and did I remember what it was, or it's just the weight is gone? Like,
No, I mean, you saw that it was there,
yeah, and then now it's not.
and there's a little bit like of like, oh, like
Is there a banana in its spot?
there's not a banana.
Okay.
You feel a sense of loss that doesn't like quite make sense for a sling.
Yeah. And I kind of squint for a minute trying to piece together some kind of memory, and it kind of disappears. I look around at least.
Sure.
See if I could caught it on a door or something. God damn
Don't appear to have.
Someone has a nemesis now.
it. All right. Yeah, because I was going to get advantage on the next 6 strikes. So does my luck actually go down, or
No.
No.
So
because I didn't?
again,
roll, yeah.
you can voluntarily use luck, but when
Yeah.
I ask you to make a luck roll, you don't. use
Okay.
the drop.
Even with the 13.
I don't think.
I mean, that wasn't in there. I
yeah,
just,
for now, it's
okay.
'cause
Okay.
that would be rough.
God damn it! I didn't even get to use it.
That sucks.
So how's my rug?
He is flat on his belly. His feet are still like a little bit on the stairs, and he's snoring pretty heavily. There's actually a little bit of a blood coming out of his ear.
Oh. Mogrog, no. Wake up. Check him.
Do you have medicine trained?
Not trained.
If you are not trained, you can roll a disadvantage.
Well, here he goes. Doesn't get much worse than that.
Okay.
I killed him.
No,
Just slit
you
his
didn't
throat.
kill him, but you've like done cursory taking a pulse to check if someone's alive. He doesn't seem like he's alive. I mean, he's snoring, so maybe he could be in trouble.
Healer, please.
Do we hear him?
He's just at the top of the.
Okay.
Was
he,
it Delwyn? Delwyn,
Coming.
help my friend. Do you have spare the dying?
I'll get up there and check him.
Do you have spare the dying?
I do not.
Useless.
Well, if he's not actually dying.
Well, he seems like it.
Yeah.
That's my good buddy.
Yeah. So you find
You're mending. Fix the blood.
he. You're trained in medicine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what's your bonus?
My bonus is 6.
Yeah, so you can ready for that. Unless you're okay. But that's fine. He's not in trouble of dying, but he may have a concussion. He's a big guy, and he fell pretty hard and hit his head. So he definitely needs to be probably woken up and bandaged, and maybe kept awake for a little while, just so he's not in any danger.
I'll start tending to him, and I'll see if I can get someone that'll stay with him to keep him awake once I'm done.
Sure.
I'll be here. Yeah, this is my old friend. We used to bodyguard together.
Well, the way I saw you fight those skeletons, it might be better to have someone that might not be needed as much in case that happens again.
But who's my friend? Someone not an NPC, please come, come hither.
It's just saying, it was quite amazing. I mean, you were surrounded by them and nary a scratch.
Well, it's hard to be scratched when you're metal. Well, I guess that's not true.
So, as you guys are talking, Um, where'd it go? Where is?
Shaman comes.
A young man, maybe 13, with a mixture of blonde and black hair, comes walking up to you. His left ear is fairly scarred. It looks like some kind of animal, maybe when he was younger, had bitten off a piece of it. He's wearing kind of simple clothes, and around his neck he has kind of I don't know if you guys are familiar with a dorje. It's kind of a scepter kind of thing, and it has two open stars at either side. It's typically used for meditation and many Hindu sects and stuff like that. And it's, but it's similar to like it's almost as if like two cages like interlocked together. He has it hanging around his neck.
Do you recognize that symbol?
No, it doesn't mean anything special to you, but it seems like well taken care of. So at least probably means something to him. He walks up. Is your friend okay?
No, he's seems like he's got. You were saying a concussion of some sort or something. And
Yes. That's not good.
no, it's not. He's an old friend of mine, and they want me to be more protection around in case something else comes and attacks us.
Yes. Well,
Would you be willing to
I could
stay and help and watch him?
Yeah, I know a little bit about medicine. What? Yes. Okay. If you, as you can see, I'm not the most fit, but if you could perhaps give him over some more place more secure, I could watch it.
Of course. We do that. We move him somewhere away from the stairs, and because he was all at the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we move
He
him.
did make it to the top.
I mean, can I try and rouse him?
Probably going to need Scuffa if you're going to try and move him. I'm not going to be much of a...
Oh,
I'm a pretty rough boy.
yes. Well, if you hold his shoulders, I'll watch his head, and I think we should be okay.
Yeah.
My name is Tobin, by the way.
Tobin. Nice to meet you, Fender.
With Tobin's help, you guys get him over to kind of a corner, lean him up against it. Delwyn does a little bit of cursory applying of some herbs or whatever to wrap around his head, and Tobin stays with that.
Really appreciate it.
Glad I could help.
In relation to where we are...
Yes.
In relation to where we are now, where are our carts? My wagon.
Your
You're not gonna remember that.
cart would probably have been kept in kind of a what used to be a carport, like towards the very top.
My horse would be there as well.
But your horse might be a level down, so if you watch them fed, because the top is like as I said, it's kind of like open, like it's like parking garage that like leads into the underground mall. So that's where like people would set up trade posts and that's
I would like to check on my horse, if possible.
Sure.
Of course.
Anyone else doing anything?
I assume at this point I've made it back to
To the rest
this
of
area.
the crew?
Yeah.
Just trying to help.
So this whole time, the two bugmen have just been kind of they've actually like kind of settled down into like a kind of half crouch with their arms on their knees, and they chitter to each other occasionally, but mostly they just kind of like watch where the skeletons came from, and they just kind of sit there.
So to the people that I'm waking up and everything, do they react at all to the Bugman? Or is it just kind of normal?
Well, so most of the people that you've found are out of sight of them. Most of them, at least. So there's Cray's office, where you find him passed out,
Okay.
there's another woman who looks like she brought in her child to possibly yell at Cray for some reason. I mean, you're not sure exactly, but they both seem unharmed. And Blue had gone back into the forge, so she's there. She's just kind of recovering herself. But no one has really kind of wandered into that central area,
Okay.
which is maybe a little bit odd.
Does it look like they're avoiding it? So, like subconsciously, or
Make an insight.
okay. I'm also, as I'm waking up, kind of getting a sense if they lost their memory too, or and also just trying to get a sense of where I am, so I kind of get pieced back some memories. Insight is 15.
15. It seems more like they're just taking a little longer to get their bearings than maybe you folk did.
Okay, so it looks like they were affected by something also.
Mm-hmm.
Do I remember anything about the mist yet, or is that still kind of
It's coming back to you.
coming back? Okay. So I'm kind of looking the place over as I'm going around, like signs of things, trying to piece together where I am. And then, yeah, I'll try to lead them over to the staircases, I guess now, escalators.
Okay.
And I'll see if they react to the bugmen at all. Yeah.
Strangely, they don't.
Does it look like they don't see them, or
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like they don't see them.
like I'll just try to point out like, hey Cray, how about these guys? Have they? I don't remember these guys.
Who are you speaking of?
The bug guys over there.
Yeah,
It's got like 3 arms. They're chittering like bug heads. No,
did you hit your head?
no. Look, I walk over and
Yes, he did.
point at the ground where they're sitting, right here.
They don't.
Nothing. I wave my hand over them.
They don't. What are you? Are you miming something?
Yeah, apparently I am. All right. Do they bug guys react at all when I'm nothing? Okay.
I mean, one of them like looks up, kind
Yeah.
of curious what you're doing, but doesn't seem to phase him.
All right. Well, I look at him and say, "Can they see you?"
We have enchantment.
Okay.
So,
All right. I'll just try to play it off then. Yeah. I don't know. I thought I saw some bugs around here.
Then perhaps you should eat less bugs.
Yeah.
nice one.
I don't remember exactly what I ate last night.
I'm going to go above and
It's
take
starting to come back.
And now I need to do a census. Oh,
So I mean,
nice.
yeah, we should clear out of here. Did you hear the skeletons running around? I mean,
There were skeletons.
yes, like animated
It's
skeletons.
worse
Like,
than I thought. Well,
have you seen this before?
no, of course
Oh,
not.
okay.
This is Amoa is quite safe. It's been quite safe for generations.
Well then,
Looks like your time's up.
oh hey,
Well, at the very least, we need to do a census to make sure everyone's here.
I'm here.
If everyone could gather on the top level.
yeah,
you
I
could
think that would be a safer
bring
place.
the word around.
Yeah. I'll be right there.
Hey,
I'm gonna.
He stomps off back to his office and
Okay.
kind of cursing on the way.
Is it safe to go outside? The mists came in.
Well, they're just
I mean,
going
they
up one level.
dissipated,
It's
but
not safe
yeah.
inside either.
I mean, I think the mists have kind of disappeared from here. I think it looks up there. Do you see anything up there? Kind of shout up to them.
That would be you two.
Yeah,
I came downstairs.
Oh, you came back.
yeah. So, any mists up there while you're up there?
You miss up here?
No.
No,
No.
it's all clear up here.
Okay, I'm sending people up that way. It's got to be safer. I hope.
Probably less skeletons.
Hey, Fender.
Yeah.
You see these bug guys, right?
Yeah.
Nobody else seems to see them.
Well, they've probably got some sort of enchantment on them or something.
Well, okay. I mean, that seems logical, but
Yes, enchantment.
okay. Why are you hiding yourself then?
Do,
I mean, you seem like you're here to help.
Yes.
do you see them, Scofa?
Yeah, I see them. I'm talking right
Were
to
you
them.
not scared when you saw them?
When I saw the bug people,
Yes.
I was kind of busy at the
I
time.
wish to panic.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Sure.
I get that.
Yeah,
That's-
not gonna lie. When I first thought I thought they were gonna eat us or something. So
Well, but
let's
we got
just,
over it. I mean,
there was a larger pressing matter.
The
Yes.
master says it's better less. No.
okay.
Okay.
So, are you like always here, like always creeping around invisible? I mean, that's kind of
I don't want to know this.
We came through
Wow.
cracks.
came through the cracks. Are you like guardians of this place?
No, master sends us.
Oh, where's this master
In this tower.
in this tower?
Are we supposed to go through now, or can we do the census thing and come
I mean,
back? Or
Does he want
Does it
us or
matter?
something?
Master would like to see you, yes.
You want to tell us a little bit more about this master? I mean, I don't want to just walk off with random bug guys that I'm not even sure are there.
do I have any sense of familiarity with the bug people?
Familiar.
Like the same way that I do with
No,
the
you
group?
don't.
So I'm gonna yell up, "Hey, Dylan, you want to come down here? We got a arcanic conundrum."
Yes, I'm coming.
I mean, unless you're saving somebody's life or something.
No, just curing the whole village.
No, it looks just like little scratches and bruises. They'll be fine.
And a concussion.
And do you two have names?
Yeah, that would be a good place to start.
We
We
do not need names.
Well, I will start off. Thank you for helping us, and I'm very sorry that I threw a fireball at you.
It is Master had foreseen. We use his blessings and things work out.
So your master, he's
You
another.
perhaps will remember Master.
Oh, yeah?
Directly.
Who is the master?
We do not recognize them. Not worthy.
Does he look like you?
No.
Oh,
Is it Scaramouche?
Master is grand.
like giant?
Sees into many days with many eyes.
Is he really big? Like, I kind of point to the statue like that?
Oh, not quite so big.
Okay, but he's giant.
Tall, yes.
Okay.
Does it work out?
Click, click, click.
That
Is
sounded really satisfying.
this tower far? I mean, I don't recall seeing a tower anywhere.
And I must admit, my memory is a bit fuzzy right now. I don't.
What, foggy?
Well, yes, lovely. I'm not. I try and think of.
Sure. Make an intelligence test.
Ooh, 20.
Good damn. Well, I do believe you know of a couple tall persons. One of them would be described as tall and having many eyes, and that would be a Goliath of Etten blood, name of Illim Bonegrinder,
Yes,
who you happen to also remember as a diviner.
now it is coming back. I think the fog was clouding. Yes, I learned. He helped me learn how to summon Lady.
Who's that?
Ah,
His master? Is his name Master? I'm
Oh, no,
assuming
no,
it's
no.
a
His
type.
name is Bonegrinder.
Ah. Oh, Bonegrinder. Have I heard that name before?
Master Bonegrinder.
Is he worthy to say the name?
You are chosen by Master. I think. Yes.
Okay.
Is he a good guy? I mean, it sounds like he taught you some stuff.
Oh, no, yes, we got. Well, it's still a bit hazy, but I feel fond thoughts about him.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you any specifics of our interactions. I just know.
Do you remember like a tower or something that they're talking about? Oh.
Do I remember a tower?
Yeah. You remember at the very kind of first part of the Ganok Hills, he has a tower that's hidden in such a way so that no matter what time of day, the shadow is always being cast over it. It's not a super tall tower, only about 20 feet or so.
Now, the Master, he sent you specifically to assist us.
Yes. He saw this mist come for you.
Like it was targeting us or something?
Like perhaps lightning to tall tree.
Huh.
So, specifically, well, targeted at. Does he want us to come see him?
Yes.
You said we were chosen.
You can sense these mists, right? That sounds right.
Yes. Normally, I generally have a pretty good sense of. But
Yeah.
I don't
You
actually recall last night at all.
yeah. Could you feel if it's safe now to travel? I mean, I don't want to wander out there again.
This one was a surprise, unless it wasn't normal.
Hmm.
And if it's in here, I'm assuming.
Yeah. This place is protected, right? Normally?
But then, actually, perhaps we should seek out
Yeah.
Bonegrinder and
Yeah, if
see
you
if he has more information for us.
essentially see why we're being targeted, it seems. Well, why we're such tall trees.
Is there anybody else here you were sent to assist?
Like a big ogre.
Seems
guy.
like we're the only ones they can see.
Rather.
He tells us also a
Yeah.
small boy with red hair.
Wait, what?
Believe you know him, don't you?
I
Yeah,
think
now you do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What does he want with the boy? No, we don't need him.
I think we know. I mean, the bug people. I'm going to call you Jeremy because you have 3 arms. Jeremy 3 rhymes. Jeremy has said that he needs the redhead boy.
Maybe it was another redhead
I
boy.
like this Jeremy.
Was it Mose? Is that the kid he's looking for? You could tell me it's somebody else. That's fine.
This name is correct.
Okay.
Do we remember? Do I suddenly remember Mose?
Yeah, you guys are starting to remember most.
Oh, you loved Mose.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that?
he's a great
With
kid.
the bananas, yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, you-
Stole everything. Yeah.
Well, don't leave
Um,
the bananas out.
Well, I mean, I probably can find him and buy some bananas. I'm sure it'll pop right up.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Do I know his? We couldn't find his parents or anything.
He's going
right?
to be up towards the
Yeah.
top though.
For
That's
the
where everyone's.
census?
That's where everyone's going for the census. Potentially, we can find him there.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't be. Well,
I put my arm around Scofield. We'll find him. Don't you worry.
yeah.
We'll get those bananas back.
Bullshit.
I
I'm sure
don't think they're
long
going to be
gone
edible
by
at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm good on
You don't know
bananas.
that.
Well, how soon do we need to leave?
The master would like to see you soon.
All right. Well, we got to secure the
Yeah.
1, 2, fifth
mean-
person for this crew.
Well, we
And-
should also protect this area. We got what, another 40 minutes, maybe half an hour before these guys come back.
I'm going to go to Cray.
Okay. So yeah, you find him on the very top level.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone has shuffled in. So there's 200, 250 people up here now.
Okay.
Before we get there, it's only these escalators up, right?
Correct. Yeah. And then to the other ones, there's just kind of regular stairs.
Can we block off this before we leave?
Meaning the escalators.
Yes, so that Skelly Bros can.
With some work, you could take the crates and try and block them off. Sure.
Just to, I'm sure other people would help with that, so that way we can ensure that the skeletons don't come up here.
Okay. So yeah, that's one thing.
I'll do that while the story progresses.
Out of curiosity, did anybody else see the skeletons besides us?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah. Who are you asking? Are you doing this in the crowd or?
Yes.
Blue is kind of standing next to you. She kind of brushes her blue hair back in her head. And she cocks her head and skeletons. I remember hearing some noises, but I don't. I feel as there was only a few seconds before I lost consciousness. I hadn't much experience within this, but of course we try to avoid it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Now, downstairs with that.
I haven't heard anyone else say anything about seeing them.
Downstairs, there were other people there, correct?
Yeah, we should.
Were we
Should
the
have
only
gone.
ones targeted by the skeletons?
They didn't.
Well,
Get
I
far
think
enough.
we kind of targeted the skeletons.
I recall, they came
At us?
ripping towards us.
They did.
That's true. They didn't. Yeah, that's true. They didn't go off to the sides or anything. Huh. I'm gonna look around for Forna. Do I see her in the crowd?
No, she's
But you find those.
not. And that might be a little bit strange because again, she's the captain of the guard.
Right.
Well, she wasn't here when
And
we
she
got
was
back.
missing last night.
She wasn't. Yeah, she
Yeah,
wasn't here when
here
we
when we
got
got
back.
back.
Well, what are you thinking?
Perhaps we're the target for the skeletons. The longer we stay here, the more we put these people in danger.
It's possible, I guess. Seems strange. I mean, who would want to target 4 random people that just met? But
But we can also see Jeremy and Dora.
yeah. Dora?
Fora,
Okay.
just playing off his Jeremy 3.
Sure. All right.
I'm still stacking up chairs and
I
crates.
would like Dora.
Jeremy and Dora. All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I'm curious about this tower.
What time of day is it?
You feel. Well, okay. Yeah, you're at the top level now, so yeah, you can see it's maybe 10 in the morning.
I will get my cart ready. I can be ready to go. And
Can you do you get a sense of it? Is it safe to travel?
can I do an insight
Yes.
for mists?
I should have
Nice.
that
Mist sight.
page ready to go as well.
That,
25.
Okay.
he knows where every single
Drop of
mist
mist
is and where it's going
Pretty darn good.
in the unit.
for the next month.
Where's the chart? Come on, chart. Okay, 25. Okay.
They're here now.
Alright. So, you can tell that in 9 days, exactly 9 days, a insurgence of the mist will appear like half a mile south of here, and it will last for 16 hours.
Is that long?
It's on the high end.
Well, the next, at least close, is more than a week off. A little south of here.
You're super confident about that. Make an intelligence test again.
13.
13. Things are coming back to you. You're pretty confident that before you guys came back, you searched, you used your powers, and you were pretty certain that there at least wasn't supposed to be something for at least 4 days.
Yes. This
Something.
should not, and I was confident
Yeah.
on that one. I'm pretty
Yeah.
well trained in the mists. I think this was an unusual. I think we may have been targeted, and I think possibly the undead might be because of us as well, which is more reason for us to
Leave.
Well, yeah, it's a possibility, I guess. So, do you think there's people that actually can control these mists? I mean, I guess it's not preposterous, but
well, there
it's a
are
scary thought.
I mean, there are dark forces out there, and
What if they get a big bag, right? And they scoop it up, and then they just release it on unsuspecting
Well, if it was
helpers
a
like us.
magical bag, I guess.
Don't humor him.
well,
Well, why not?
I mean, rather simplified, but perhaps the mists were moved from somewhere else somehow, specifically to target
Look what you've done.
us.
Then yeah, I think we should really get out of here. Then we don't want to put more people at risk.
Yeah. Anybody else not see Forna? Wasn't she missing out last night?
Don't know.
No, it's. I thought she was. We were told she was out on
Patrol.
mission, I
Yeah.
believe, when we came
Yeah.
back.
Oh, okay.
We find
Sounds
those.
sounds familiar.
Go ahead and roll up.
11.
11. There, kind of just barely still inside, kind of like idly kind of twirling his finger around one of the vines that, surrounds the entrance. Just, kind of like playing with one of the leaves. A somewhat bored kind of look on his face. He kind of glances back at you and just
Winks.
shrugs his shoulders. His mop of curly red hair is kind of hanging in his face. His kind of perpetually dirty clothes and his torn shorts. He wears little kind of, not exactly shoes, but like thick wraps around his feet.
Bose, you've been summoned.
Eh?
We're going on an adventure.
Ooh, I like adventures.
Do you have parents
Of course I have parents.
around?
No?
Cool. Let's go. I mean,
Wait
do
a
you, need,
minute.
do you need to say goodbye or anything?
I'm not going on an adventure.
Can you see these? I'll point to the bugs.
All right.
Yeah?
Cool. They count.
Oh. That means I'm special.
You You are special, Nose.
Don't let that get to your head, though. No.
Yeah.
Not so much.
I get high five.
See what happens
So
when we
many
let the robot talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so many bananas.
We're gonna steal you. I get you so many bananas.
Sure. Yeah, that's great. Lots of
I mean,
bananas.
let's go. We're gonna
Look.
steal them from Scuffle.
Look, kid, we're going to have an understanding, though. No, well, are you with us?
I'm gonna be an adventure.
You're an adventure, sure. But you got to be careful because you're a kid, but you can't take anything. Right? You get that?
Can't take anything
From us,
I'll let you know what you can take.
like bananas
We'll get you a cup.
or other
I'll
food.
take the first bananas, and then they won't be your bananas. They'll be my bananas.
Well, we already did that part, so now the next bananas, not yours.
Also my bananas.
No,
This sounds
not
fancy.
your bananas.
Tell you what, you can have this back.
What's that?
He gives you this thing back.
God, give me that.
Nice.
All
I'm
right.
gonna be an adventurer. I have my own weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. What do you have? I'll look him over.
Oh,
Plastic fork.
I got this.
What?
He has a yo-yo.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a cool improvised weapon.
So I may regret this, but do you know how to use this thing?
Sure.
Uh huh.
It's your armor class.
Great. It's 13.
So we're gonna take a +2
Okay.
for your armor class because he's making a call shot,
Oh no.
and that's a D12. Sorry.
That's fine.
No. Okay. So it
Misses.
it misses your groin
Okay.
and just kind of whizzes past your knee.
All right. Well, I mean,
It's a pretty close shot.
I guess.
Wait, let me try again.
No. You're good. You're good.
Maybe I
Wait.
should have something with a blade. got something with a blade?
Maybe not.
With the first 6 uses supposed to be with advantage.
For me.
Yeah, it's just
Oh, okay.
it's a confidence thing.
I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, he should have something. I
Well, now
think-
that you've got your sling back, we really don't need him along.
Well, it seems to be.
Did the bugs disappear
Important.
for him?
What?
Actually,
Which timed your back? Like give him a stick to beat things that come near you?
you can.
Did we have fun?
They're actually kind of waiting outside about 50 feet from the
The
entrance.
bugs? Okay.
Jeremy and Dora.
Can you still see
Yeah.
the bugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over there.
You're still needed then, apparently.
All right. Well, how
Great
far away is this
sacrifice.
tower? We're gonna need to get food and stuff.
How far away is the tower?
Well, it's at the very beginning of the Knock Hills. It's about, depending on weather and whether we find a good trail, 2 to 3 days.
All right. All right. So yeah, load up on food, I guess. Some
Now, are you sure it's the Gnak Hills and not the Noki Hills?
no Hills.
Correct. Yes, it's the Gnak Hills. Knog.
Are you sure it's not a G?
Wait, I'm sorry. G apostrophe N O K.
Aw. They're gonna be the Noki Hills to me. Yeah.
Mose.
Hmm.
Do you want to hop up on the wagon and ride with me?
Yeah.
Let's
It
go for it.
immediately starts going through your stuff.
Oh, dear.
At least it's not me.
Do you want to keep an eye
Hello.
on him, Scofa?
Wow.
Well, at least it wasn't racist this time.
Oh, just a little ableist there.
It's all right. He's a robot. We'll forget.
Yeah, I'm not laughing in character. He didn't see the joke.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright, I'm done, guys.
Okay.
Inspiration for both of you guys.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Cheers.
Awesome. Hold on. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I guess you get some food. For
All right. So you can see the frustrated, but strangely like a little bit excited, like visage on Gray's face as he like takes in accounting everybody. Like he's, I think it's like he's more affecting that it bothers him. But like for him, it's a chance to do more paperwork. So he's like pretending like it bothers him, but he's secretly like clicking his heels.
I want to sneak up behind him.
Uh-huh.
And I want to whisper in his ear, 241.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Roll stealth, but use charisma.
Okay.
Is that your best stat?
No, it's one less. 7.
Okay.
241.
He just either you whisper too softly or he seems too distracted. It's just didn't quite get the effect you wanted. He does like take a look at you and then like quickly look at the list and check off and then go back to his business.
Say, wait.
Yes.
We think the skeletons came in through some maintenance halls in the lower level. You might want to collapse those or block them off.
Yes. Norang, if you could get down there and take one of the magic people with you, and if you could seal those off, that would be wonderful.
And I think you've only got like 10 minutes left before they come back.
Well, get on it then. I've got numbers to count.
Okay.
Okay. Norang, he's got his hand on his head. And, someone, shoot. All right, I'm gonna do this for you, Cray. But nobody better mess with Linda. I'll be quite upset. She only likes me. All right.
Bye, Norang.
Okay.
Bye, Linda.
Bye. Wait, what?
Just nothing.
All right. Hey,
Shakes
you.
head.
Zappy hands. Come here.
Who, me?
No, not
Zappy
you.
hands.
Zappy hands. The guy behind
I
you.
mean, can you zap with your hands?
No.
No. Useless hands.
Can I zap?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh,
But can't zap.
do you do zappies?
He's coming with us.
All right.
Yeah.
You go.
Good choice.
Yep.
Those
So
might
what
be able
the
to be
dude
zapped
that
with
was helping
hands.
keep an eye on him? Does he do magic?
Yeah.
Oh, Tobin, yes. he is. He's still with him, and he goes. He kind of waves off the poor guy who Norang is. I can assist. It's not a problem. I should stay with him anyway.
Tobin, take care of him,
Yes. Yes, I'm doing that.
please. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so they walk down the stairs and kind of
I
beeline it ish towards the maintenance hall.
Okay.
look over to Del and I say, "Did you hear who he was being talked to from?"
Who?
The Tobin. He was like looking at. Did you hear? I couldn't hear.
I assume he's talking to himself. I mean,
Well,
that happens.
yeah, I suppose.
And unless
Is
there's
there something
another,
up there? I mean,
another invisible bug guy that we can't see.
there could be.
Oh.
Apparently, they're all over.
Could be
No.
similar. Often get
Are
inspiration.
you guys are walking out? as
Yeah.
you're-
Yeah.
There are only 4 guys.
Whoa, where's the other two?
They will join.
Oh. Okay, well, yeah, see? Maybe he's talking about the bug guy.
I don't think so, but okay.
So we need two other names, apparently.
So we will meet you at tower.
Wait, you're not coming
Yes.
with us?
We
Yeah.
must other things.
Okay,
Master sends us.
okay. Well-
All right.
Cheers.
Well, I guess he'll recognize us, huh?
Yes.
At least him.
So they give you kind of a slight bow. And then the space for about 8 inches around them folds in on itself and they just disappear.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Can you do that? Any of you?
No.
I've never tried, but no, I don't think so.
What even is that?
Can
My
you
character's
try?
going to try and identify it.
Sure, you can roll Arcana.
Nice.
Scofa, you should try it.
as well.
Oh no.
Oh, 11.
11. I mean, it's. You're not sure.
Okay. That would be useful. I don't know what it is, but I want to learn it.
Scofa, did you try? Try it.
Okay. Did it happen?
Where is he? Where'd he go? Where did Scofa go?
Yeah, no. I checked my pockets again after I opened my eyes again.
Hey, where's Scofa?
No.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Moses
Up on the
preoccupied
cut. Okay.
with the card.
What do you mean?
I don't see him. Where did he go?
Well, open your eyes. He's right there.
Yeah.
My eyes are open.
I'll knock you on the head. All right, let's
Oh,
keep
someone
going.
just touched me on the head.
Make an insight roll. At disadvantage.
Oh.
for robot.
He was here a moment ago.
Yeah, he's gone.
10.
Yeah, it's just that it's not. You're not getting it.
I don't understand. Does not compute.
All right, I'm still here, guys.
Yeah,
You
no, I
guys-
see you, Scofa. I think that
Do you hear that?
they're messing with us.
The
Okay,
wind?
I'm gonna start traveling
All right.
this way.
Maybe if you start to burn his cart, he'll notice you.
Yay!
No,
But perhaps you'll catch up with
Adventure!
us.
Right, right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah, you didn't hear the burning part. Good.
We go.
Okay. All right. So I assume, as you did before, you're going to divide up the same traveling tasks. Yes.
Survival.
Sure.
Boy.
Fender, with his survival, will do the trailblazing. Sora is going to scout out for trouble, and Delwyn is going to be in charge of keeping everybody fed and okay.
Can I help with the scouting? Give like
Yes.
advantage?
Yes, you can
Okay.
give Sora advantage.
Cool.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Because you're so great at looking, huh?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
That's out of character.
Well,
What's-
let's split up the road. I'll look this
Well,
way. look
Wait,
that
are
way.
you trained in perception?
Shouldn't
No.
be.
Oh no, then you can actually help.
I can't. I have a +3.
What about survival?
Nope.
Okay, then you're just
I'm useless. Okay.
yeah. I'm
Just
just
like
like in
always.
this regard.
No.
Okay.
In most regards.
I'll hang around the back of the cart at least.
Okay.
Thanks. Keep an eye out. Make sure you can't fill all of his pockets
Yeah.
with goods.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on the kid too.
Okay. He has found an old dagger. I'm not sure if it was yours at some time or like it just got traded and you didn't realize. But he has taken it and he's affixed it to one of those the smaller shovels where you can kind of fold back the head. He has affixed it to the end of one of those. He like pulled the shovel bit off, and so he has like a little mini spear now.
Yeah.
All right.
And he seems to like be poking at what could have been at one time a watermelon.
Okay. I got a 14 on trailblazing.
Okay, so that's good.
Oh, let's see. Perception 19.
19 on scouting.
Nice.
And am I still doing with advantage with purified food and water? And
Natural 20.
heck yeah, and a 19.
Nice. All right.
Woo!
You did it.
You arrive there with no problems.
Yay.
Takes about one full day and then like 3/4 of another one. Make pretty good time. You arrive. The planes kind of fade out. The foothills of Gnak are grasslands, high grass, ranging from kind of 6 to 12 inches. They have almost a light perpetual wind, kind of making them rustle. They are kind of a weathered color, almost again perpetually fall colored, like browns and kind of dark yellows. Some of the reeds and grasses even look kind of gray or black, and they are immensely soft. But there's also like a weird kind of oily film around them. And as you kind of crest into this kind of first hill, you catch sight of the tower. It is a cobbled together kind of dark, large bricks of quartz, but they're quite foggy and an imperfect. It stands about 20 feet high with a single entrance, and at the top, what appears to be three kind of porthole type windows, and around it, where the grass has been cleared away, there are is like there's dirt in the area, not sand so much, but the dirt around it has been tilled such that it's very sand like, and it almost looks like there's like some kind of like rock kind of Zen garden almost around it. Very well like taken care of. And at either side of the entrance, you see two, again, constructed, cobbled together kind of statues of large gentlemen. Maybe not gentlemen, they're humanoid, but sexless. They don't have kind of breasts or any kind of genitalia. Their faces are blank, but they do seem to kind of like stand in kind of guarding position. Their hands fist over fist, as if they might have been at one time holding a weapon, but no longer do. And
You said these are statues?
Yeah.
Okay. Not like
they're not a single piece of stone though. It looks like they've been put together by large pieces of quartz.
I'm curious about that oily film we saw in the grass. It's similar at all to the trolls that had that oily film?
You kind of like run your finger on it, and it's not tacky. Like the troll blood is a little bit like tar.
Okay.
It's more. It's just. It's slick without being viscous.
Okay. So different. Okay.
As I walk through it, I want to cut a couple of bunches and just kind of wad them up and throw them in my pack. Okay.
Rude.
So yeah, like the dough in this place look familiar. Like,
does it look like I remember it?
Mm-hmm. The statues are new.
The statues are new, but everything else
looks
the same as always.
Interesting.
So it's familiar, but not
Yes.
too familiar.
And I'm assuming in relatively short order, he'll greet us.
But not
Okay.
too not familiar.
Yeah, do we don't knock or something, or
I've never had to before. Before I got to the door, it would just kind of pop open.
okay, well,
And almost on cue,
okay,
there is a sound similar to kind of crystals being dropped in a beaker. And the doorway, which at first glance looked like kind of a normal door, albeit made of quartz, just seems to like disassemble in pieces and just kind of fade away, perhaps absorbing into the doorway itself.
Almost like a bead curtain.
A little bit.
okay. So I look back at the cart. Say, hey kid, you gonna come with us? No, you shouldn't stay. Yeah, adventure in the tower. You know, I mean, we're still responsible for you,
Is there
so
something to kill?
possibly
Maybe
or eat.
inside.
There could be something to eat.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You
just
might have to kill it first to eat it.
just don't take anything because we're trying to get on this guy's good side.
Okay.
Of course, he wants us, but yeah, just come down
Number one rule.
and maybe
Hold on.
yeah.
Okay. Number one rule, Mose and Scotha. Be cool.
Yeah.
Okay, who do I know that's cool?
Well,
You like that?
I'm cool. I
No,
mean,
no,
people have said
no.
that.
Both of
Yeah. No.
Scopa.
Well, I know I'll be like the ogre.
Yeah,
He's cool.
Yeah, he's
sure.
cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah.
But maybe without the
boy.
shovel thing.
He like he like slumps his posture a little bit and like starts squinting a lot, and then he
Yeah.
just kind of like slowly creeps off the wagon.
Okay.
Nice.
I say, but maybe not with the spear thing.
Slapping it in his hand really
No,
slowly.
let's not do that one.
What should I,
Most, I love
what
it.
should I call a spear?
I'm a fear because it rhymes with spear.
Ooh, no, that's really dumb.
Nice. Good burn. Rose. Good burn.
Okay. All right. So anyway,
Okay.
so you guys approach.
Yeah.
And a booming voice greets you that echoes itself, strangely. Well, perhaps not strangely for you, but Illim Bonegrinder shows himself. He is approximately 8 feet tall, wide, but his robes hang off his shoulders pretty evenly, and he often folds his hands behind his back as he walks. He ducks a little bit to get through the doorway. He has, being of Etten blood, he has similar to 2 heads, but it almost seems like they were kind of merged because they are close enough together that they share. He has 3 eyes, 2 noses,
Okay.
2 mouths, and 1 rather large neck. And maybe it doesn't bother you, maybe it does, but his eyes seem to be able to focus independently of each other.
Okay.
As he kind of like looks around, taking you all in. He gives Delwyn kind of a nod. Welcome,
Master
It's good
Bonegrinder?
to see you again. I'm glad you received my summons. And these are your new companions.
Yes.
Yeah, you summoned all of us, right?
Yes,
Even most.
the little one is important as well,
Don't tell him that.
but perhaps not for the reasons you might think. Would you like to enter?
Please.
Please. I'm Fender. I'm sure you know.
Yes, please enter. So
They walk in
you follow him into his tower.
Yeah.
awkwardly.
Awkwardly. It is
A little obvious.
maybe 80 feet from end to end. The inside is entirely open, dominated by a large obsidian round table that has a number of bowls of various construction, bone, wood, clay, just kind of set in a ring that actually kind of spirals into the center, where a pile of animal, humanoid, other bones have been kind of set in the middle on a worn piece of leather. All around the circumference of the rest of the tower, there is a staircase that leads up to the top, which is mostly just a balcony. There appears to be shelves, again, made of quartz with various scrolls tucked into them. And again, on the bottom level, it's very Colosseum-like, although on a smaller scale.
Okay, cool. So there's kind of like walkways around every level, kind of? Okay.
It's only 2 levels,
Oh, okay.
but
That we know of.
But, I mean, from the outside, it's a tall tower, or?
50 feet maybe.
Okay. Is it bigger on the inside?
No,
Okay.
no, I mean, didn't seem
Yeah.
to me.
All right. I'm just kind of walking around, looking, keeping an eye on Mose. So he didn't steal anything.
He's just like looking kind of. I mean, he's looking wide-eyed, but like every once in a while he'll catch himself and remember he's trying to be an ogre, and then he'll
Right.
start speaking again.
Okay.
And then he'll like kind of poke a wall or something. Please, if you would like, have a seat.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I'll grab a seat.
Yep.
Pull it out.
I stand.
You were summoned for a purpose. It has come to our attention I'm used to this voice.
All right.
Sorry.
Is this in character?
No, he's very collected.
I need cough drops.
Right. You will be important in the future.
Oh,
There is a task that alone perhaps could not be accomplished, but together there is hope. We have seen the mists for many years and noted how they move. But there is a change.
Yeah, we noticed.
It is not acceptable. We do not have the full picture as of yet, but we hope we can point you in a direction that answers questions. Are you willing to assist?
Is there anything
All three of his eyes focused directly on.
yeah, any compensation in this task? I mean, saving the world, I guess, but you know.
I believe you are looking for strength. There will be opportunity.
Oh. Okay. That's interesting.
what do you see for me?
He gives a odd double smile and puts his hand on your shoulder. There's a odd coolness to it. You would expect his hand to be warmer, just based on his size. But it's very also very light touch. He doesn't like push down on you. He goes, "You have questions about your spirit.
Yes.
They can be answered.
Oh.
But it will take circumstances that must fall into place."
Okay. I'm in.
And you, small one, do you ask for a reward as well?
Yes. Kind of points at the book.
I can offer you the location of more that you seek,
Ah.
or I also can point you to your mother. But the fates tell me it will be only one of the two.
Pats the book, makes a grim face.
Very well.
I know who raised me.
And you, human, Delwyn, old friend. I gotta prep for this voice. Come on, thanks.
Really breaks up the tension. It's good.
I know what my duty is.
As was expected.
And how do we get started?
Just a question: the kid, how is he involved in all of this?
He is an oddity.
Yeah, that's true.
You may have noted he is often places he could not be, or is not places he should be.
Huh.
This is a curse.
Well,
The boy lives only in the minds of those around him.
wait, you're saying he's not real?
Oh, he is quite real.
It's like a ghost or something?
Yes.
Really?
Huh.
I try to pat the kid.
Hey.
I feel his head.
Mhm.
Wait, aren't ghosts supposed to be like? I can feel him.
It is an oddity.
So he doesn't actually have parents then?
Oh, he does.
That are they're like
He
him.
is in their mind.
Oh. Have I ever heard of anything like that before?
So, here's where I throw you guys a little lore about elves.
Right. Okay.
So elves, at least it's been told, long ago were manifested as plants urging to explore the world like humans did. So plants kind of dream, trees, very old and powerful trees, dreamed them into existence.
Huh.
And because of that, elves are composed of dream stuff. When elves mate, they kind of combine their essences together and pull another being into the world through the dream. When a human and an elf get together, it becomes a little more wonky.
Okay.
They are half dream, and so their existence is sometimes tied to whoever believes in them, whoever loves them, whoever is afraid of them, and they're called Cambion, half
Okay.
elves, named for. In the medieval times, a Cambion was a child who was born when a succubus had their way with someone in their sleep.
Okay.
But it has come to kind of describe them because of their like half dream state. It is rare that one would be like this extreme, but it there are tales of things like this.
Huh. Okay. And that comes to our minds, like it's common enough knowledge. Or...
Anyone who's trained in history or has, I don't know, like a +2 or higher might have an inkling of it.
No.
So yeah, someone might have to explain it to you.
Okay.
So, my character will explain. I have history as a skill.
Sure.
Ah, interesting. Huh. You are a special kid. Guess. So, he's got to come with us then?
He will be akin to a compass.
Oh. Huh.
So it's almost like you stole your own bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of feels bad. I don't know. I'm confused. All right.
So at that point, kind of Mo's he like pushes himself like between whoever the two of you are standing next to each other the most. He just kind of like nudges himself in. He goes, makes a little clank with his spear, and he's on the ground. He's like squints his eyes, and he's like, "All right, when we get an adventure
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
And I guess we're going to be
This is part of
following
the
you.
adventure.
Oh boy.
Oh, I get to pick which way we go?
Maybe?
God, no.
I don't know.
We met on a banana farm or something.
Yeah.
I ask Bone Crusher,
Right?
Bone Grinder, does he just know the way, or how does the compass work?
He will have ideas that perhaps must be interpreted.
Of course.
Sounds like the perfect job for you, Delvin.
Well,
Reminds me
There
of my
are
brother.
gifts that each of you have that will come into play in this regard.
So, yeah, what? Where do we start? We just follow him, or was there...
Do you have
And
a
how do we
lead?
know that I don't know. I have so many questions.
I imagine you do.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have only so many answers.
Right.
I do have a question. My ability to predict the mists, is
Yes.
that... Can I still rely on it?
The fortunes tell me that you can. This was, as I said before, an aberration.
And the people back in Umowa, they are safe?
From the incursion you experienced, yes. It has passed.
So I get a feeling that we might be heading into these mists at some point. I don't know. Is there anything that can protect us? I mean, I know those plants are supposed to help, but then they die off. I don't know. Do you know anything about that?
Died off?
Well, when you pluck the plants, they die, right? And then they don't protect you anymore?
Yes, they must be alive to function.
Right.
As most things do.
But, I don't know. Can you make a potion or something out of them?
Perhaps.
I might be able to make planters around.
Huh? That'd be even better.
I have things that perhaps you could use.
We would love to have the assistance.
There is in the back some scraps if you would like to add to your wagon.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Do you know anything about the mushrooms?
Oh, the trolls.
Oh yeah.
Are they the cause?
I had heard, seen something troubling, but it has fallen away, at least for now.
Yeah, because we ran into a wolf that was infected with these things and dead.
Not uncommon. The dead are rife with uncleanliness.
Would you know
So stupid.
the we heard this albino troll speaking of a patron, the Lord and Lady. He was trying to rally the
There's two
other
factions.
trolls.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The blue ones and the green ones.
Yeah, the albino. Right.
Spoke of the Lord and Lady.
Yeah, yeah.
You said slime.
Yeah, some of them were slimy,
Hmm.
and some of them.
He reaches over to the center of the table, grabs up a handful of the bones, takes them in both of his hands, gives them a couple of shakes, and then kind of tosses them out. And a number of them fall into the different bowls that he has in the circumference of the table. And then he starts kind of pacing around, kind of like tipping his finger under the lid to see how the bone sits inside the bowl. He does this for 3 or so minutes, and then he comes back around. Yes. It appears that someone has been trying to contact demons.
Oh,
Well, that can never be good.
not usually.
Rarely.
Demons are rarely good.
So, demon trolls, you're saying?
Well, we'll have to figure that out, I guess.
So the slime?
That is
That's-
something I will watch out for in your absence.
Thank you.
We may need to revisit that if I come up with more information.
Is there an easy way for us to get in contact with you? On the road?
I'm sure there are ways that you could make yourselves useful in that regard. I will leave it to you.
Fender's confused.
But yeah, the oily. What we were thinking about that.
I don't know if it's demonic. Is like the slime evidence of incursion? Maybe passing over. It's a side effect.
Yeah, we saw some oily stuff out in the grass on the way here, but it looked different.
That is
Mountain Dew.
Not a sponsor.
a quirk of the hills.
Okay.
I think this slime you see is a blessing.
From demons.
One in particular.
Oh. Maybe a lord or a lady?
Yes.
Ah.
I
Do we want to know the name? Was that something you're
would
supposed
not
to say?
speak it aloud.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe for copyright reasons.
Formerly known as.
The demon
Sounds
formerly
like.
known as.
Have to look into that.
Okay.
Give him a new name.
Yeah.
Jeremiah.
I believe that is the demon lord of bullfrogs.
Okay.
Not canon.
Right. All right. But he gives us a name then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It starts with a J,
Well, but I so want Jeremiah. Demon bullfrog.
right?
Rewrite your campaign. This is the one I want to play.
And by similarity, I suppose the lady would be insert name that starts with Y.
Okay.
Some people don't get it, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You'll learn eventually. They keep telling you.
Called the Lady of Fungi, or the Spore Queen.
So, the albino is.
Maybe a priest.
Yeah. Like, kind of shaman or something,
Yeah.
touched by the demons.
Yeah.
But why are they warring? Are those demons. Do they fight each other?
They are natural enemies.
Ah, okay. Well, then they should be fighting each other, I guess. Then we don't need to worry about.
That is, of course, the one upside.
Unless the albino is successful somehow.
So what we need to determine is where we need to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being an ogre.
It's okay, Mose.
I want to be a pirate.
Yeah,
Pirates,
right to the water then.
pirates are cool. What? Oh, water. All right.
To the
Let's
sea.
be a pirate. Let's let him be a pirate.
Sure.
I hear there's a big magical water thing to the north.
Okay.
Good.
Like a lake.
Right. That's where we're
Brightfall.
going.
My home.
What?
Brightfall, my home.
No.
Oh, you're from Brightfall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
I didn't catch
Brightfall
that
would be
one.
the coast. Yes, that is one possibility. But to the north, the Brightfall is to the west. To the north would be the Six-Sided Sea,
Okay.
which, for those of you who don't recall from the lore,
Yeah.
is a mile by mile by mile cube of water that floats about 6 feet above the ground in a valley.
That's right.
It is quite curious in that, yeah.
Well, I suppose we've got our next lead then. To the north.
I guess so. I mean, I do need to get my way to Brightfall at some point, but I guess it's kind of out of the way. I didn't know you were from there. You kept that from me the whole time.
Yeah,
I
you
kept
meant
going
to.
on and on about my aunt,
But
my
did
uncle,
you
my kids.
did you ask?
Maybe I didn't mention
I mean, if
Brightfall.
you don't ask, I mean,
That's-
why does he have to tell you?
That's true. That's true.
I agree. I agree with Sora. If you don't ask,
Never
it won't
mind. He
count.
should have told you. He should have told you. He should have heard all those clues.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Or I wasn't listening. That's also a possibility.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of family there myself.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe the robot is just scrambling our
What if you
brains.
guys are like cousins or something?
So
Yeah.
a
No?
portion
Some
of your
kind of
family
radiation or
is,
something?
is still in Bright Falls. You probably would have heard that your sister Kaya has gone to Foundry
Yeah.
and has been there for several years.
I mean, I'm concerned about them, but sounds like maybe that would be a waste of time. Is there any way, I don't know, what you can do? Can you check on people in a distance? I mean,
Would you like a scrying, perhaps?
sure.
Sounds
Yeah.
painful.
Do I know what that is?
I don't have the page. I believe there's a costly material component that he may ask for
Awesome.
recompensation for.
Put it on my tab.
5th level divination. Focus worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Wait, it's a focus though. Does it get
Right,
Yeah, does he already have a focus?
does it get used up?
He would have it. Does it unless it gets
SCRY.
scrying?
So, how much family do you have in Brightfall?
In Brightfall,
None.
just my aunt and uncle,
Oh.
my brother, and my other brother. He moved back in with them. Yeah. I spent a little bit of time there, but mostly raised in Foundry. How about you? Lots of family?
7 of my siblings still
Wow.
there,
7. Jeez. Okay.
and my mother.
No father?
No, unfortunately, he passed a little time before.
Yeah.
I think the 9 of us may have been a little taxing on him.
Can't imagine why.
Make me Scofa. Make
Yeah.
me just a straight charisma roll.
Okay.
Charisma.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's been a while since you had any. How long ago had you had any contact with anyone in Brightfall?
I think it's every 7 years I try to cycle back to. Yeah, 7 years.
Okay. But it's, have you contacted them in other ways? Like you send messages, or you pretty much only talk to them when you're there?
Yeah, I mean, I might have sent a message, but there's probably no way for them to get back to me.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I might have sent here or there or maybe some gold or something.
Okay. You do actually remember hearing before Kaya left Brightfall to go to Foundry about a friend of hers named Versta. Who was a fairly tough chick as well.
Okay.
They were like, I don't know if this is the right phrase, but like barn burners. They're like troublemakers. They were tough.
Okay.
And they were like a inseparable pair for at least a while.
Okay.
But Kaya left, and as far as you know, Versta stayed.
Stayed at Brightfall?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, who did you say?
Versta. Wow.
Well, that's my older sister.
Really?
Small world.
I haven't spoken with her in a long time. We had a bit of a falling out, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I met her myself, right? Or,
Well, you didn't really live there that long, like a
Yeah.
month or so.
yeah.
Make
break,
an
maybe
intelligence,
briefly.
intelligence check.
Okay. 13.
13. Yeah, nothing really stands out.
Okay, she just. Well, I guess I was heard about it before I left. Then I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. What did we talk about that whole time back? Could have been talking about this.
Soap. You talked about soap and hygiene.
Yeah.
It is very important.
yes, hygiene is.
A clean body.
This is where you get it.
helps a clean mind.
Uh-huh. I'll just think of soap and clean my mind.
But
Yes, visualize it.
That's called brainwashing.
Yeah.
you wanted to
Yeah.
look in on someone.
You said scry? Yeah.
I can do this, perhaps, for you.
Okay, that would be great. Yeah.
And who?
Uh, um,
I will need a fairly detailed description.
okay. I give him the detailed description of my aunt that lives in Brightfall.
Okay.
Her name is
So-
Blythe.
Lived in Brightfall.
Okay.
Wow.
So he
Murdering robot.
pulls a rolled piece of leather from like a little bin that's kind of next to the table,
Okay.
and he kind of lays it out in front of him, and he dips his pinky in this kind of ochre colored ink juice something, and he starts making this sketch as you describe her, and damned if it isn't like almost exactly as you remember her. Is this sufficient?
Yeah. I mean, I have this thing she gave me. It's a picture of not her, but she gave it to me. And does that kind of thing help?
It will, yes.
All right. So I pull out this like kind of locket thing on my neck.
Okay.
Sit it down.
So he takes it.
It's not gonna ruin it, right? Okay.
He crumples up the portrait he just did, kind of wrapping it around the necklace, and he brings it over to one of the bowls, and he goes to the side and gets a decanter of water, and he pours it into the bowl. He passes his hand over, starts incanting some. You recognize some of it as celestial, and you recognize a few words similar to Undercommon again. And then he kind of the water almost immediately goes silver, almost as if it like completely turned into mercury, and it starts kind of bubbling up. And this picture starts to kind of form, almost like a hologram or one of those pin things that you can like put your hand in and make
Your
the shapes.
face. Yeah.
Yeah. And you see your aunt, and
Okay.
she's in her garden,
Oh.
and she's just tending some onions.
Okay.
And you see your uncle kind of walk up to her. You can't really hear it, or you can hear them, but it's almost like they're like talking through water.
Okay.
You can hear them speak, but not make out the words.
Okay. I try to lean in.
And it seems to be like a nice day. You don't see colors per se, but they're like kind of shades, so you can see like shadows, and appears to be like a sunny kind of almost afternoon. And things seem to be going pretty well.
Okay.
The farm, from what you can see of the details, it looks pretty healthy. And
Okay. Right.
it's only about a 50-foot area around her, but that's it.
Right. I look for my younger brother that moved back in with him. He's a failed artist. see if he's in
Right.
the background somewhere.
Okay. What is your luck spell?
It's 14.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay. That is a 9.
You don't see it.
Well,
You guys can see this as well. It's not.
Sora is fascinated by this, rubbing their hands together like, is it a way to find things
Do I
out?
recognize her?
You grew up in Brightfall. You can go ahead and roll intelligence advantage.
16?
Yeah. Brightfall is, for lack of a better word, a coastal suburb. The community is fairly tight, and most everybody knows everybody else in Brightfall.
And I'm assuming Orkindi's being slightly less common.
so yeah, my aunt is Orkindi and the uncle is human.
Ooh.
So,
I think I recognize your
yeah,
aunt.
that's strange. What? Yeah, we'll have to talk about that some more. But they look safe, right? They look happy. I think yeah. I think I missed
Roll insight.
one of those.
See if I can get a feeling on how they look.
Sure. Just the nature of the texture of the stuff is making it a little bit hard, so you're at a disadvantage, but you can go more.
20.
No, jeez.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, so 20. They look a little bit worried, like they're putting up a strong face, like maybe things aren't like terrible, like they're not being invaded or anything, but they're definitely not genuinely happy, at least at the moment.
I'll convey that to him.
Yeah.
They're not in. If you watch the posture, the where they're held in their hands,
Yeah.
they seem mildly stressed, not under current threat. Just they could be worried about something.
Sure. Can you sense the mist or anything? I don't know if you can do that through this thing, but
It's probably a little far to.
yeah, I don't think they get there very often. I mean, they look fine to me. Are you sure? Okay. Well,
People I know.
yeah. Yeah, you do seem to have a knack for that.
And my people?
They're a bit harder to read.
Yeah.
I mean, the lack of facial expression. Yeah.
Like a face.
True. Yeah. Why don't we paint a face on him?
Let's not.
Wait.
What do you say, Mose?
Don't give him ideas.
I kind of like how he looks.
Thank you, Mose.
Okay.
He has shiny eyes.
I'll make him glow a little bit brighter.
Ooh. Yeah. That'd be great on the pirate ship.
Right.
I say, can you show me my sister?
I killed him.
Bad robot.
I will do this for you.
Is this a company?
Oh,
Is that a company?
okay. Never
But
mind.
you
Not a
should
sponsor.
know she's on her own path.
Yeah, she's always been on her own path.
Very well.
I whisper over to Sora. She's like going to the bathroom or something.
So,
I heard that.
as the
Oh.
he again, you do a description.
Uh-huh.
He puts it in the thing. He pours the water. It turns to mercury. It starts to form, and you can start to see familiar sights. The kind of barrel-like small homes that are scattered around Foundry, all of steel, rusted and worked, and vague humanoid forms start to take shape, and in the center, slowly building up, you can see the thick furry boots that she usually wears. It starts to build up the legs to her waist, and the long kind of leather kind of studded skirt that she wears. It comes to her to the kind of bottom of her hand, where she uses these kind of custom flails that she wears, kind of like a cestus with a chain and a spiked ball at the end. She uses two of those, and it kind of just gets to her elbow, and then it just kind of falls away.
What?
I am
What
sorry.
happened?
She
Is she okay?
resisted.
Oh.
She did not want to be seen.
Huh.
Okay. But okay. Is she all right? Can you tell?
I do not know much of Foundry, but to my thoughts, just being there is not okay.
Right.
Sounds
Yeah.
like it'd be hot.
I mean, we were able to survive a while, but yeah, I'm sure she's fine. She definitely take care of herself. All right. Well, thank you. I don't know. Do I owe you something?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe we should get out of here.
Onward.
I'm gonna go root around back.
Okay. Yeah, so you go around back the opposite of the entrance, on the other side. There is what appears to be scraps of wood, little pieces of stone. There's even a few coins kind of lying scattered about. And what appears to be where maybe at some point maybe he what's this person's name again?
Illim?
Illim. Oh, Illim.
Yeah, where he just kind of perhaps he took a reading off of something and then never used it again, and he just tossed it back there. But there is a fairly sizable mound of junk to go through. Some of which is wood that it's actually usable. There's a few like bars of steel that could also be used. Actually, even a few intact, like small baskets and pieces of rope.
I pick up one of the steel things and see if it's small enough for Moe's.
It's a I don't know, like 18-inch kind of flat piece of steel. It looks like it had holes in one for like it could have been bolted to something.
No rebar.
No rebar.
I was looking for some rebar for you, so you could be more like an ogre.
Ooh, but I could use that as a sword.
You could.
And then pirate.
Yes.
Fair. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
I'm gonna
Just
grab.
kind of like wipes it out of your hand.
I'm gonna grab a scrap of rope or a rag or something. Say, hey Mose, can I see that?
Okay.
I'll create a
You need to
handle.
give it
for
back, right?
I'll wrap some rag around them, and
Ooh.
then tie it with a rope to make a
Ooh.
handle.
Nice.
Here you go.
Thanks. It gives it a few slashes. Yeah, that's
Did you just give him a better weapon?
Even a piece of.
good. Ooh. Can you sharpen it?
Sure. We'll do that tonight, though.
Oh,
When we're resting.
okay. I'll
Yeah.
practice then.
Yeah.
He finds a corner of the trash heap and just like starts whacking it.
I go to town. I start.
Right, so you
Digging
actually,
through.
if you wanted to, you find enough wood to give yourself almost like a covered wagon frame. If so, like just several beams that are usable. You could form them however you want. You could extend the wagon by a small amount. You could add wheels to it. It's pretty much up to you.
Maybe like an Oregon Trail.
It could be turned into something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was picturing it to start. Was kind of like a little cloth covering for now, but I think a hard covering would be even better.
All right.
What about the horse? I
So
guess
the
it
horse
does-
forgets.
close.
Eh.
Yeah, I guess that whole doesn't matter if the horse forgets itself.
Well, we can get like a few planters on top growing, so it stays up there growing and set out like a little barrier around the horse.
Something really cool.
I'm gonna push my luck and see if I can find
Oh yeah,
anything
go
fun in
for
there.
it. Go for it.
So 19.
19.
Nice.
All right. I think I still have it open. Nope. Oh, let's go to luck because people from this episode haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Luck. Oh wait.
Oh dear.
Luck. So again, this is starting to get repetitive. I'd probably for our 3 viewers or whatever. But luck is a new stat that I made up. So, you got a 19. Oh, so close. You find a single mundane item that is immediately useful. It can be pretty much anything short of something high technology or magical.
Gun.
And high technology is like there's no like lasers or grenades or machine guns or something.
Pistol.
Huh.
6,000 bullets.
Walkie-talkie, so we can talk to him.
Restraining bolt
Oh.
In
for the droid.
theory, you could find a pistol. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
Walkie-talkies.
It probably wouldn't be very long range.
A better flashlight. Flashlight.
No, how about a pack of
It's
the
not immediately useful.
maybe some seeds for the
Flashlight.
plant. The
The ayahuasca?
Yeah.
A pack of seeds.
or a few
So
buds that we can
yeah,
start growing.
I'll do you one better. You find a group of buds that look like they're ready to be the seeds harvested. Let's say you have let's see, D6 plus 2. So you have 6 of them.
So,
6 buds.
cool. All right.
All right. So, do you want to actually do construction on the wagon, or what's
Yeah.
the deal? Okay. And you don't have any skill in carpentry.
I am proficient in wagons, in land vehicles.
Okay. So we'll not have you do it at disadvantage. Does anyone have anything they can use to help them?
Let me see.
I have glass blowers tools. I don't think that's gonna
Sleight
help.
of hand.
Do you, if
You
you
want
have
a
any other
windshield?
tools? I assume you have like proficiency with thieves' tools. Do you have any other
Yes.
tool proficiencies?
No.
Okay. What about you?
I've got one type of artisan tools.
Oh, you didn't pick it?
No.
Okay, well, you could be super helpful if you picked carpenter's tools, but that's up to you.
Booting up. It's like, wait. Loading file.
But would it really be carpentry and not like smithing or something like that?
It's really up to you.
All right. Even smithery.
All right, it's going to the odd.
Odd. All right.
All right.
I'm
Look at that.
proficient with
Carpentry.
carpentries.
Why didn't you mention this before?
It's literally never come up before. Ever.
I think these myths are playing with us.
All right.
Yeah.
So you
In fact, I
can
think we had this
roll,
conversation before.
and I'll say because of your. I'm sorry. What did you say you had that was helpful?
Land vehicles.
Land vehicles. Okay, so you're helping and you're directing it. I'm gonna say the difficulty is gonna be 2 less because of that. So we're gonna look for a 12.
Unless I'm using survival. At advantage.
Okay, so that doesn't actually mean you fail. It just means it takes a little bit longer than you expected.
Oh,
So instead of getting this done in like 3 hours, it takes you most of the day. But by the end of the day, when the sun is coming down, your wagon is all tricked out.
does
Does anyone else, does any of you two, Sora and Scofa, do you want to do anything in the meantime?
I'm just hanging out in the meditation garden, just trying to like take that all in and.
Okay.
Well-
And you?
I'm updating my area map.
Up to the year. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you're adding stuff to the map and Omni gave you.
Yep. And
Okay.
adding little notes. It's like
Also
what this
gonna-
weird plant is.
Sure.
Also going to collect some soil. I have baskets and other stuff,
Sure.
so I'm going to get those seeds started.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, if he has like a little like rock labyrinth thing, I'll just be walking that, like thinking about everything.
How far away from the tower do you go to collect soil?
Within like maybe 100 yards. I look for an area where something's growing nice already, and that's where.
It's pretty much there's no bushes, no flowers, just those grasses, just everywhere.
Yeah, maybe I'll wander a little further.
Okay.
I'll try and keep it in sight.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a luck roll?
It's down 1 already. Uh-oh. 6.
6. Okay. So you're wandering. You across like top of the hill. You're like, oh, maybe just a little bit further. You go down the other side of the hill, and you make a dexterity saving throw.
14.
14. So you step in. You don't actually see it, but as you step, your foot kind of starts to slip out from under you. You catch yourself pretty quickly, and there's a smell, like it's a little bit metallic. It's a little bit acidic. It's rank. It's not super strong at the moment, but you definitely get a whiff of it once you pull your foot up, and within seconds there is a buzzing sound all around you, and you feel the ground move ever so slightly beneath your feet, and you can roll initiative.
Yeah. Everybody.
We're not there.
Yeah, just for the sake of order of events.
Okay.
You three are going to be considered surprised because you're not really sure what's going on.
Yep.
Surprise! You're dead.
No.
It never ends. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Can't you remember? I won't let you forget.
Hatred I bestowed.
So good.
There's Devlin. Doesn't know.
Okay. So, all right. Let's write down some initiatives. We don't really need a battle map because it's
Okay,
It's
that's not
pretty-
the one I expected everybody to have.
pretty open.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind, indeed. Okay. Okay. So 20 to 25.
Crickets.
15 to 20. Whew. 10 to 15.
I get a 10.
All right.
I'm moving fast.
Jeez. Wow. Okay.
7.
5 to 10.
9.
Gee, really?
Mm-hmm.
7.
Okay.
7 Fender. 1 to 5.
Oh boy.
3 for Delwyn. All right. Well,
I think you're not going first.
so just like flashing into your view, come landing, one of them within 5 feet of you. 3 of these creatures come into view. One of them, again, within 5 feet of you, is a horse. A tick, almost twice the size of a horse.
What?
Just lands straight down, boom, and its proboscis just darts out at you.
Wow.
Yummy.
Gross.
Well, maybe not double the size, but 1.5.
Am I surprised?
You are not surprised. No.
I will use like a little flash goes off, and
sure.
it will have disadvantage
Sure.
on attacking me.
Nice.
Cool.
It's one of my cleric abilities.
Okay. So does a 12 hit you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thought you were in a heavy mail or something.
I'm in a poofy
Alright.
jacket.
So the tick's proboscis stabs deep into your left thigh.
Nice.
Oof. And you take 9 points of piercing damage.
Whoa.
Why don't you go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me?
17.
Okay, so you feel it slurp up some of your blood, but you don't immediately get lightheaded. You're okay, at least for now. All right. So, Scofa, you are no longer surprised. You hear,
Okay.
I assume, a yelp from a little bit in the distance.
Okay.
Then, Sora, you are no longer surprised. Then, Fender, you are no longer surprised. And, Delwyn, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna grab my holy symbol,
Mm-hmm.
and it just starts kind of humming with power, and I'm gonna let off my my channel.
All right.
So radiant damage out to 30 feet.
So your special light dealio.
It'll
Cool.
be a DC 14 con save.
Cool. And that's a 6 on the die. So what happens to this tick?
It receives 8 points of radiant damage.
Nice. All right. So you see one of its antennae kind of burn up and curl back, and it recoils a little bit from you, but it still seems pretty interested now that it's got a taste of you.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to healing word myself.
Okay. Fair enough.
That helped. Alright. And that's all I do.
Okay. All right. So let's back around to the tick.
Ooh,
Oh,
Dick.
that's
Not a
fun.
sponsor, yeah.
Oh boy.
Not a sponsor.
Unless.
So once again, it lunges at you with its sharp and meaty proboscis.
And once again, I will do a warding flare.
Oh, and that time it saved you because the lower die was a 2 on the die. So just enough to throw it off as it kind of like stumbles on two of its front right legs misstep, and it tipples over a little bit. The others, strangely, don't mob you. Not sure this is normal arthropod activity, or well, these are arachnids. Ticks are arachnids. But I believe they look for their own prey. So the other two hop forward, looking for fresh meat.
If they were within 30 feet
Mm-hmm.
when I did the first
One of
burst,
them definitely was.
Okay.
So I'll roll for him too. And that's going to be a fail as well. All right, so that one just burned up too. So let's have everyone roll luck.
Mhm.
And whoever gets the not you, and whoever gets the lowest is the first target.
Okay. I
You
got
said they weren't
17.
flesh, though, right?
Oh, right, you don't have to roll.
17.
I think it's gonna be you.
Yeah. Quick
Oh.
question.
Yes.
After leveling, do we get any extra hit points, or do we heal up to what we gain?
You after a full rest, you would have healed up fully.
All right. Cool.
So you're at full.
All right. Excellent.
So this tick comes
Oh, yeah, 'cause
flying
it was a
out
couple days.
of the sky after an abundant leap, and its proboscis. Oof. Pretty sure a 24 is going to hit you.
Oh, yes.
Shadow's protection.
But it apparently only like kind of skims across your arm. It doesn't go deep in. It only does 4 points of damage.
Yay!
You
Still
however,
ouch.
do still need to make a Constitution saving
Uh
throw.
oh. Not a good one. No!
Oof.
Roll 1, total 3.
Nice.
Okay,
Thump.
so your maximum hit points are temporarily dropped by 4.
Alright. Alright.
All right, and then the second one, of course, is going for Sofa.
Okay.
Because they don't like to share.
That's a good thing.
All right.
Oh, so it could go for Mose.
Oh boy.
So roll a d20 for me. I want to roll for Mose.
Okay. 9.
Yes. He also got a 9, but he has a bonus.
To,
So it goes for you.
wait, was that a luck roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so then it's 11.
Oh,
Oh,
you
we
have to
tied?
tie then. Huh.
Okay.
Okay, well, you're the PC. It's going
Yeah.
to Okay. And,
Did you roll initiative for those?
oh yeah, I guess I should.
Nice.
It's roll a natural 20 from Moses.
Awesome.
That's stupid.
Well, you can see what's going on.
Well, I know. It's going to take him twice as long as he has short legs.
Struggle is
okay,
real.
so does a 14 hit you?
14 does hit me, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage and roll a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I don't get advantage on this one. No. Alright. Constitution saving throw is a 19.
19, all right. Again, like Delwyn, you feel the pain, but the blood does not begin to rush out of your body.
Alright. Let's suck it back in.
All right. So all 3 ticks have now acted. It is Scofa's turn.
Okay. Well, so.
Oh, and Mose starts running towards someone to help, to try to help.
Okay.
I'm a pirate!
Okay.
Okay, Mo.
Be careful, pirate. Okay. So I go in, quarterstaff, swinging at it. And a miss. Then I'll go in with an extra kick
How do you know it's a miss?
because it's a 3.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah. No, so I'll swing with that, and I'll come up with try to punch it underneath underneath the bottom of his head. See if there's a weak spot there, and that's an 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Weak spot, and that is 7 points of damage. And then as I'm punching it, I feel this like rush of energy, and my fist just kind of blurs and like slams 2 more times into it.
And you spend a point of key.
Yeah.
Flurry.
Okay, well that one's cocked. The other one's a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay. And then 21 and 25. I'm assuming both hit. So,
Let me double check something real quick.
okay.
This is something that I had to struggle with as well with the flurry.
Should be 2 bonus unarmed strikes after an attack.
Right. So it would be a total of 3 when you flurry instead of your normal 2.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So just one extra one then?
Yeah.
Okay.
The natural 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
Okay, good.
And I think that's when you roll first.
Yeah, well the other one was cocked, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So it's 9 damage.
Nice.
Okay, so I guess it just blurs a second time.
And you added your extra for orc thing.
Yeah, the extra die. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So 9.
yeah.
Who's attacking the wounded one over there?
It would just happen to be Scofa. So yours is wounded. Scofa is wounded. Yours is fresh, unfortunately. So it looks. I mean, you feel ichor, bug ichor on your hand as you crack through its carapace in what you think is a pretty vital spot. It's barely hanging on.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay, sorry, you're up.
All right. So let's see. How far away is Scofa from me?
Probably about 30 feet.
Okay. So let's see. With my newfound ability, I can disengage from this one, run over
Okay.
there, and stab it. Right?
You could, yeah.
Yes. Excellent. I won't have to do that.
Pull your weapon as you run.
Yes. And all right.
So you like roll to the side, and it just kind of like tries to pin you down, but you nimbly, although like rolling through the grass, you're getting that oil all over you.
Yeah. No. All right. Here goes. 13 on the die plus 6 or my attack
Yeah,
bonus,
that's
so
a hit.
19. Yay! And do I get sneak on it since he's engaging with it?
You do, yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
All right. 9 pierce and 5 more.
It had 2 points of hit points left. So how would you like to kill it?
Oh, okay. I guess I roll up behind it and come down on its back and sever its head from its abdominal thorax, or several thorax from its abdomen.
I believe,
abdomen.
yeah, I
There we
believe
go.
ticks are
Yeah.
stuff like- yeah. So you just
Great. Does it fall on my head?
roll luck.
4.
Yes, it does fall on your head.
Great. Ah!
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So you've got Icar like in your good eye.
Oh,
Awesome.
Okay, Fender, you're up.
How close am I to the one?
Probably about 30 feet.
Move up on that one. Take a shot. One-handed. Shields up.
Just kind of Spartan run at him.
15.
Yeah, hits.
6.
6. Oh, 6 total?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were, which one?
I'm not close to the one.
No, so you would have run up to the one that Sora disengaged from.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 6. Got it. Alright, yeah, you catch it right in the kind of thorax, chest area, and slash across it, and get a little bug goo on your thing, and it does a kind of chittery squeal at you. Cool. Alright, Dylan.
Alright, I plant my feet and kind of spread my fingers out, and I'm going to Burning Hands it.
Nice.
So DC 14 Dex.
Alrighty.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
And that's a natural 1.
For a whole big 6 points of damage.
Still-
1, 2, and
Well, hold
3.
on.
Bummer.
Is this grass around here flammable? You set the whole fucking
Roll me a luck.
oh boy.
me or him. That's how you do it.
7.
There is some sizzling that seems odd. A few patches of the grass light for a few seconds, like 1 second, but they go out pretty quickly.
So I'm sure you guys are seeing like flashes of light, boom.
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
All right. Mose finally makes it up to just beside you.
Uh-oh.
He goes, "Don't worry, metal guy. I got this."
Oh boy.
I'm not a protection fighter.
You're gonna have to learn.
And he,
With it.
yeah, he just he doesn't even scrape across its armor. And he actually kind of stumbles into the grass and starts like coughing because it looks like some of the grass, oily grass, like wiped over his face, and he's like,
You shouldn't have done that.
I'm tough. And then it's the tick's turn.
Uh-oh. Tick.
So let's go. The one is now seems to think that you're a threat, so it's gonna attack you back.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's not call that one.
Natural 1.
Should have would have probably hit you because of 15 on the die.
What's the plus?
And there's another 15 on the die, so a 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So it stabs you like kind of like right in between a joint.
Oh. Right in the robot joint.
Yeah.
In a, you feel one of the wires at least kind of bust.
Uh-oh.
And you only take 5 points of piercing damage. And you can make a Constitution save as well, but you
have blood.
So you go with blood damage.
But I don't have blood.
You have fluids.
It's cut. You said con?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. It's a 19.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Plus 6 on that one.
You don't feel your oil being swept away. Or whatever keeps your joints from like rubbing against each other.
Shock it a little bit.
Right, your
Lube.
hydraulic
fluid.
hydraulic fluid or whatever. Anyway,
Robo lube.
okay. So now we have there's only one left, right?
Yeah,
That hasn't because you guys killed one.
Yeah,
I
the one
will-
on Dylan.
So that was the one on Dylan.
Flare it again.
This time it kind of rears up with his legs. It looks like it's sort of like kind of pounced down on you, hold you in place.
Beetle pounds.
That's a 20.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah,
Warding flare again.
that's right. that one was better. So 20 still hits.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it does.
So you take
Good.
7 points of piercing damage and another Constitution saving throw.
What?
No, it's not. He's trying to sing.
22.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay,
All right.
good.
No, sorry.
Oh
20.
no.
You're like,
No.
oh, okay.
Good. Good bad.
You clutch your hand over the wound. And, yeah. There's some. They appear like from your medicine, whatever, and now being scratched at this thing by a couple times. They seem to have like some kind of like anticoagulant in their proboscis or something. So you're wary. Well, anyway. Okay, so that's the last of them, and it's Gopher's turn.
All right. Well, I'm wiping all the gunk out of my eye.
Okay. So you can take an action to do that,
Yeah.
or you can attack at disadvantage.
Well, I don't think there's anything near me, so.
Within 30 feet.
Well, that's not near me. I could just blindly use my sling. That didn't work so well
Oh wait,
when
you
I
have
could
advantage.
see.
Nullifies it.
I mean, it's up to you.
No.
Hit the robot. Hit the robot. Or you might hit the kid. I don't know.
yeah.
Really?
I mean, that's a melee with three combatants. You got the tick, the kid, and the robot.
No, I'm not going to. That's ridiculous.
I mean, you have a. You know,
Okay. No, I take my action to wipe it out. And then I see the one that's standing left. And I'll just run over there and try to leap on its back. And then there's this extra burst of energy. I kind of do
So
like
you're trying to help out Dylan?
yeah.
Okay.
Kind of do this Greatest American Hero thing.
Nice.
Jump a little
Little super
farther.
jump.
That was
Yeah.
Cool.
But I guess that's my turn. Do I need to roll to land on it? Or?
Yeah, roll me acrobatics.
Okay. 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it's pretty big, so
All right.
it's a big target.
Nice.
You land on its back.
Can I give him advantage, I guess?
That would be what's called a help action.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I
take-
mean like because we're flanking, because I'm on
Oh.
top of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because your fists are weapons, so
Hmm.
you are threatening. Okay, Sora, you're next.
Oh, is this what we're doing? Okay. I'll run over and I'll stab.
Okay.
The bug.
Not the one I'm fighting?
There's only
That
one.
one is a little bit further away. If you want to use your thief bonus action to dash, you could
Yes.
totally do it.
Okay, I will do that.
Because one of the reasons that Scofa was able to get so far was because of his precision stuff. But yeah, so you kind of bob and weave and run in. Go ahead and roll an attack.
All right. 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
And now it has 3 combatants on it, so you definitely get your sneak attack.
Ha-ha. So that is 7 piercing and 6 sneak. 13 damage.
Jeez.
Nice.
Okay. So you come up on it kind of on its side, you stab it, and then you kind of like drag it down, and it kind of peels it open a little bit like a lobster, and some just kind of, and it like kind of squeals and bucks, and you have to roll in athletics to hold on.
Damn it! I got on top of this time.
Oh,
It was 8.
8?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a strength for it.
Oh boy.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
So it must be like because of the intensity of the wound, it's like a weekly bucking, and you
Okay.
kind of manage to find purchase like your fingers like just get right under just the right pieces of carapace or whatever.
Okay.
So you hang on. Fender is
Damn
next.
it.
Grab its legs.
Right.
Everything is
19.
legs.
19 hits.
Enough, yeah.
It's only 5.
That was good.
It's not.
All right. So yeah, you actually take off one of its legs.
I
It
guess.
has 8, but
Lop. Now it has 7.
okay. It hisses at you and
A shrug.
looks sad, tick bug at you. Oh, how could you?
If you leave, I won't kill you.
Okay. So Mose tries to get up and take advantage of your distracting it.
Mose.
He rolled a natural.
Wow. Nice.
Good job, Mouse.
The luck of the
Shit, he
gods.
gets it right up the tip pee hole.
The Mose.
It's a cloak.
Someone want to throw me a 2d4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And he does 7 points of damage somehow.
Nice.
Wow.
He I don't know something. I'm gonna say he like takes advantage of the slash that you just gave it across the belly. He hops up onto one of its legs and just like stabs it with that piece of iron just right in one of its eyes.
Wow.
Holy
Nice.
crap! Did you guys see that?
Okay, Scopa, you're up.
Okay.
Scuffy, did you see that?
I did. I'm a little busy right now.
Wow.
I'll just kind of swing
You're
down.
jerking the
real quick.
bug off.
No, I'm not trying to. Thought that was a leg. All right. So, do I get advantage? Because I'm
Yes.
flanking? Okay. Slam down on the head with the quarterstaff. Okay, I'm glad I got advantage. 21 to hit.
Oh, that's it.
And I think this is the first time I hit with this stuff.
How are you holding on and moving your quarterstaff?
Do I need to still hold on? I figure I can balance.
Oh, okay.
No?
Ah.
No?
I mean,
Convenient, huh?
Well,
you can attack with a quarterstaff one hand if you want. You just do less damage.
okay.
Sorry.
I thought it was just while I was bucking, but no, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I think it might have gotten skipped
Did you?
Yeah.
because he ran
Oh,
over there
yeah,
and got
it's
on
me.
it.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
yeah,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah,
That's
let's back up.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah, 'cause I was
this
getting him
is mid Mo's running up going like this.
I was just heading over. I will crest the hill and send some fire its way.
Cool.
Just a regular firebolt. Natural
Wow.
20
Nice.
Nice.
3 and
for 11 points of
Okay.
fire.
How would you like to kill it?
do it so that when Mose stabs it in the head, fire pops out of the.
Oh yeah, simultaneous with Moe's hitting one side, I'm lighting the other, so flame
Okay.
kind of comes out. It's
So-
little proboscis.
So it actually looks like when he strikes it through the eye, its head explodes.
Fire comes out. Its
Yeah,
little
just like
proboscis.
whoosh.
Nice.
Is that the one I'm standing on, or is
No.
that okay?
Whoa! Holy shit!
Okay. All right.
Okay, so
So now
now
it's back to your damage.
okay, so I'm holding on
Yeah.
with one arm.
I mean,
Try to
you're
smack it.
unarmed. You can like use your knees and elbows.
Yeah, well, I'll do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so
Yes.
five damage with the quarterstaff.
Okay, that's all it takes. I don't want to kill it.
Okay.
Whack.
It only had Oh, it only had 5 left.
I had 5 left. Okay. I'll just crack the side of its head in, I guess.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. It just kind of dents in. Its eyes just kind of start. It makes it look like they're looking at each other. And then
Okay.
it kind of slumps over to the side.
All right, I'll try to surf off of it as it falls.
Okay.
The little leg
Yeah, roll an
muscle.
acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah. 17.
Cool. Yeah, you do like an aerial cartwheel and
Okay.
land.
All right. So it's
Let's
done.
Seeing what it was doing to the blood, that might be useful in some potions and herbalism.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and
Try hard. Okay, yeah, you can make
Harvest some of that.
Make an herbalist roll.
4 plus.
Or not.
Can I give him advantage? I have a herbalism kit also.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Or what ability am I using?
I want to see, just because you have to be really delicate with the proboscis, it's gonna be dexterity.
Oh, so 14.
14? Yeah, you managed to. You get one.
And I look at the proboscis. That was able to step into us. Do you think that could be?
Oh, yeah, could be useful.
Yeah, it's a good like 3 to 4 feet long.
Give it to Mose.
How about we don't give it to Moses?
I'm already cutting off the other one. You're not there.
I got some more gunk here. I don't
So
know if
you're
this helps.
but with your roll, you're able to like extract it and then like kind of paint some kind of lacquer to preserve the enzymes that it uses for the anticoagulant for that particular one. The other ones could still be used as like a spear or a short sword.
Can we harvest some of the carapace from these creatures to make a shield?
You could. It would take a little bit of time, but yeah.
All right.
So it's a
You
long
can,
rest.
if you want to do it, you can roll survival.
Long
I
rest
don't
and
have
head
it,
out in the
so-
morning.
Nope.
I don't either.
But
Alright.
you want to get into more
Let's
take
walk through it.
action.
Wisdom, huh? Okay. Let's do 11.
11. You get enough that you can make a buckler out of.
Okay.
Beetle buckler.
Yeah.
Look you guys over. Were you hit at all?
No, I don't think so. Still got it in my eye a little bit.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wait,
This gaping hole in my stomach.
yeah, there was that first hit. Yeah. It's not bad though.
I mean,
did you guys see who looks the worst?
They looked a little pale.
Yeah, Sora does look a little discolored.
I don't feel so good, but I think a little rest would help.
Can do a medicine check on her.
Can I help?
No, it's still 13.
Yay. Nice.
13's enough. Yeah, it looks like they've been affected by the anticoagulant, so they just need rest.
We're staying here tonight.
All
Sure,
right.
that sounds good.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Does he have beds in this place?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got to
So
have
that's
something in there. Or we can sleep in the cart, I guess.
There's room for 2 or 3.
He sleeps,
I like it.
so
Yeah.
It doesn't mean he sleeps with us.
that's
Yeah.
true.
You have guest rooms?
It's
I
just
call it a
one
little spoon.
giant room.
You could probably like bed down on the second floor near one of the scroll cases.
All right. I think I'll got to take turns keeping an eye on the kid though.
Oh, does he sleep?
Yeah, he sleeps. He's a kid.
I don't
know.
know.
If he's
I
half
thought.
elven.
He's a Cambion. They sleep.
Oh, okay.
Which is something that elves, to a certain extent, are envious of. Is they are constantly afraid of slipping back into the dream realm and not being able to come back. So that's the reason why they don't sleep and they meditate instead.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So that's probably a good place to stop.
Excellent.
Nice.
And next time, since we forgot to do it this time, we can talk about goals and how we're doing experience, and a nod to Adam Coble for the idea for that. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming to play tonight. Thank anyone who was watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, are we there yet?
Where?
Not here.
Goodbye.
We're off.
Is your microphone's on there?
There's no microphones on this one.
Okay.
5, 4, 3,